Hello everyone, I'm Rifat Parveen from Washington University of Barbados School of Medicine, which is located in a Caribbean island. And today I'm going live and going to show you the whole campus. So let's go. This way. Hi, you're going for college? Come. So here we are in the reception area. Hello sir. He is a security guard here. Sir, हम यहाँ पे live हैं. अगर आपको कुछ share करनी हो तो आप कर सकते हैं.
मेरा नाम बाबुल है, मैं इंडिया का रहने वाला हूँ. मैं इधर लास्ट 1 ईयर से रिसेप्शन प्लस सिक्योरिटी काम कर रहा हूँ. मेरे को डब्ल्यू भी बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम है, थैंक यू सर.
So now let's see our inner view of a campus. So this is our campus. Well, we there see our property manager. We usually don't see him as he's very busy with his work, but today luckily we have him. Hello sir.
Hello.
Today we are live, sir.
Hello. My name is Narendra Singh. I am the property manager of Washington University. I am from Guyana. I live in Barbados for the last 16 years, and this is the result of working with WUB.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So this is our beautiful campus, the inner view of a campus. So now we are heading towards our academic block. So let's make a move.
Hi. Rifa.
Hi. Hi. This way. And this is the beautiful view from a campus. You can have a look. Hey guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Good?
Good, yeah. We have almost reached our academic block. Let's go. Well, this is our waiting lounge here. We are not allowed to go in without permission, so we can't go in. And this is a beautiful view of our campus from the administration office. Here we come to the administration office. Hello, ma'am. Now we are heading towards our Vice Chancellor office. He is a great pulmonologist. So here we are. Do not make any noise or keep silence. Sir, may I come in? Hello, sir.
Hi.
Today we are live, sir.
Fine. I am Dr. P.V. Prabhakar Rao. I am a professor in pulmonology, and I am also the Vice Chancellor of Washington University of Barbados. To introduce myself, I have been a teacher for the last 40 years, and I was also adjudged as the best teacher back in India on the International Teachers' Day. It's my pleasure to work here because it's a upcoming university, and I thought I can do my best with my experience and share with the students, also help the patients in the long run.
So, thank you, sir. This is our Vice Dean office. Excuse me, sir, may I come in? Hello, sir.
Hello.
Actually, we are live here.
Hello. Thank you for making me live today.
Welcome,
I'm
sir.
Dr. Suraj Parazali, Vice Dean, WUB School of Medicine. WUB School of Medicine, though it opened recently, it has already passed 1 year of its time. We as a faculty members has got a integrated curriculum for our students, which will be great in perspective of the students to practice medicine elsewhere in the world as well as in the Caribbean too. Our school will be in the walk of development with every moment of time, and we all will be there to support the university as well to let our students become one of the good physicians in the world. All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay.
So now we are heading towards the Executive Secretary office. Excuse me, ma'am, may I come in?
Sure.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
Actually, we are live today, ma'am.
Okay. You want me to tell you something about myself?
Yes, ma'am.
My name is Tricia Newton. I am the Executive Secretary for the CEO of Washington University of Barbados. I am thrilled to be here to be able to facilitate communication between the CEO and members of staff and faculty. And I'm happy to be able to make a contribution to Washington University.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye.
How are you? Hi, how are you? Long time no see. You're looking like a doctor today.
Thank you,
You
ma'am.
fine?
Yes,
Enjoy
I
your
am.
afternoon.
Thank you,
You're
ma'am.
welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, Reddy, where were you?
We just started with these guys.
We are live before that.
Oh, sorry. Come, let's go.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Good evening, doctors and professors. How are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you? So here we are live today.
Thank you. This is Bharat Kumar. I am the pre-medical coordinator. I also teach physics and mathematics. So my views, I've been working basically here for the last 2 years. I've been from the establishment of the university and I've gone through entire students. So we are a budding university. We are trying as much as possible to make sure that students have well-groomed education and make sure they have a better future for whatever they are planning to do in their future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Oh, wait. Actually, I forgot to mention that our Professor Bharat is the gold medalist in our university and we are actually proud to have him here. Thank you, sir. Hello, Asamota, sir. Today we are live here.
Wow. Okay. Good evening. How are you?
Good, sir. How are you?
Doing awesome. So, my name is Dr. Asamota Rotimi Riagmose. Finished from Nigeria 3 years ago from the University of Benin. I'm the faculty responsible for teaching microbiology and immunology at the Washington University of Barbados. I've been teaching and lecturing here for a few months. It's been quite an engaging experience. I enjoy working with the students. They are teachable, they are trainable. It's a unique experience being with them. And I always encourage them to apply themselves because the sky is their starting point when they do that. So great experience, and I hope we can make more strides in the university as we continue to coach them to be the best doctors and to become the doctors that would move on to the US and work there and do great things. Thank you.
Actually, sir, we are very inspired by you for one thing. Actually, we are inspired you because of the USMLE score. it gives an inspiration to many other students. Actually, sir got USMD score, step 1 score 259 out of 300 and step 2 266 out of 300. It's very tough to get that, but we are very proud to be for having you in this university, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, likewise, I'm also very happy to be here, and I hope I can also translate what I have learned to the students so that they can likewise get great scores like I have. So, thank you. Thank you very much.
Sir. Hello, Dr. Shamala. How are you?
Fine, fine. So, I am Dr. Shamala Bhupati. I am from India. I have joined recently to this institution. Everybody was telling this is a budding college, but when I came here, I didn't feel that this is a budding college, because management side also they are trying to arrange so many facilities here for proper teaching and all those things. I have completed my, I'm a homeopath physician. I completed my MSc Medical Physiology, and I have completed my PhD also from Savitha University, Chennai. And I am here to teach MD1, MD2 students physiology subject. So I am very glad to be here. And about students, they are too good. The reciprocal teaching is being taught here. So they are responding to the questions, and so it gives enthusiasm for us to work more on the subject so that we can deliver to them. So I am happy to be here.
And also we are happy to have you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Good evening, sir. Good evening. This is Dr. Samir, pharmacologist of our university. Sir, we are on live.
Hi, I am Dr. Samir Ansari from Nepal, and I am an MD pharmacologist from Nepal. And recently I have joined the Washington University of Barbados for the last 5 months, and I am working as an assistant professor. Regarding the university, it's recently established and it has been growing. It has started from just 20 students, now it has more than 180 students, and we have used the integrated curriculum, and we are trying our best to increase our level, and so that let's hope the students are also very brilliant, and let's hope we work together to make this university as one of the top university in the Caribbean. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Dr. Samir is gold medalist from his university. We are very proud and lucky to have you in our university.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So we have reached our Pyramid 3 classroom. The lecture is already on. Excuse me, sir, may I come in? Hello, sir. Sorry to disturb you. We are live today. And he is our organic chemistry professor.
Hi, my name is Rajat.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem.
We are moving towards our MD3 classroom. Actually, the lecture is over already. Hello, guys. We are live today. So this is our MD3 batch. Thank you. Now we are heading towards the stimulation lab.
How to flex the palm, and keep your 3 fingers on the radial pulse. First feel the pulse, and you must be able to feel the pulse. You can do for yourselves. Keep your palm flexed, flex. No, don't keep the wrist. Palm flexed, flex. This is flexion, this is flexion, this is extension, this is flexion. So keep 3 fingers on your radial artery. The pulse basically means the radial artery. And now you're able to feel the pulsation, yes, sir. Right? Now what you do, first of all, you have to note 3 things: rate, volume, tension. The moment you put your 3 fingers on the radial pulse, immediately you will not start counting. After a while, you start. Look at your wristwatch. Don't miss any beats. Don't miss any beats. And each time the pulse is touching the fingers, that is 1 stroke. Going 1 up and down. So down you can't count, right? Up you can count, right? Yes. So that's how you have to count the rate. And the rhythm, of course, whether it is regular or not. So the regular means every beat you'll be able to feel. Now, you have to count the rate for 1 minute, complete 1 minute. It's not just 15 seconds or half a minute and then calculate for 1 minute. Complete 1 minute you have to calculate. This is rate, right? And then the volume. How do you measure the volume? The volume it can measure by feeling each thrust of the pulse, each thrust of the pulse. The volume will speak many things. Supposing there is hypertension is there, then the rate will differ, the volume also will be differ. Hypotension is there, naturally the volume will be less. Then the tension you can feel by rolling the pulse in between your fingers. Roll your pulse, the radial pulse in between your 3 fingers, right? That's how you can feel the tension, rate, volume, and tension. This is how you have to measure the pulse. And the pulse will speak of many things. There is a saying that I can tell you by seeing your pulse, by noting your pulse. The most fundamental thing in the clinical examination is seeing the pulse. In the sense, it will speak of the patient's cardiovascular condition and other conditions in general. Whether he has got the hypertension or hypotension, whether he is dehydrated or normohydrated or even overhydrated, right? And then the various types of the pulse, anacrotic pulse, dicrotic pulse, right? These things I'll continue in my next class. Now, as a homework, start feeling your pulse. This is a very important thing for any clinician. Feeling one's own pulse will be the main thing before you touch a patient's pulse. Is it clear to you? Any questions?
So there are other parts of the body too where we can see.
Yes, that's a good question. I confined myself to the radial pulse. You can feel the brachial pulse. You can feel the brachial pulse. Sometimes what happens, there are conditions where you may not be able to feel the pulse and the patient is sinking down or is very hypotensive or dehydrated, right? You'll have to see the other pulses. The other pulse is the brachial pulse and then the carotid pulse, right? The carotid pulse, the femoral pulse, and then the dorsalis pedis pulse. These are the pulses which usually are felt. By and large, mainly, it should become a reflex for you the moment you go to the patient or the patient comes to you, feeling the pulse. And this touch will also give confidence to your customer when you touch it. So whether all systems examination will follow after seeing the pulse. Am I clear to you? That's a good point which you asked. There are the other pulsations also, the brachial pulse, the carotid pulse, right? The femoral and the dorsalis pedis, right?
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Ma'am, today we are live.
Okay. So today I am going to teach them how to measure the blood pressure. So she is going to be our subject. So see how we have to measure the blood pressure. So for measuring the blood pressure we need a sphygmomanometer and the other one is step. So with these two instruments we are going to measure the blood pressure. So before you start doing the experiment, the subject should be seated calmly for 5 minutes. Then only you should start doing the experiment. Okay. Now ask her hand to be placed on the table so that it is not having any resistance. So it should be free. And then we are going to tie the VP cuff. This is called as cuff. So this is the way we are going to tie. So 2 inches above the cubital fossa. These 2 tubes should be in accordance with the cubital fossa. So neither the cuff should be tied too tightly or too loose. Okay. Then after that what we are going to do? So we can place this one here so that we can see properly. Yes. And then this is the hand pump we say.
So this is having a valve here so that you can close it. Now air will be pumped through the hand pump. So this is how we are going to. And BP, normal BP we are measuring in 3 methods you can measure. One is palpatory method, the other one is auscultatory method by using the stethoscope, the other one is oscillatory method. Of course here we can't see oscillations because this is not a big sphygmomanometer, this is a handy. So 2 methods you can do here.
One doubt, why we have to place after cubital or something?
2 inches.
2 inches above.
Yes, because it should be convenient for us to place the diaphragm over the vein. Brachial artery we are going to see. And what is the physiology behind doing all these things? Actually we are going to select an artery here. Brachial artery we are selecting. That is the longest artery here. Then what we are going to do, generally if on the artery if you keep the diaphragm and try to listen to the sounds, will you hear sounds? No. You can't hear because the blood is flowing in a laminar flow, so it doesn't make any sound. Now what we are going to do here is by tying the cuff, we are applying some pressure. So I am pumping air, so this is going to be into this stuff and that is going to give pressure over the brachial artery. So the outward pressure should be more than the pressure which is present in the artery. Then what will happen? Suddenly the artery will occlude there. So it is occluding and slowly now what I will do, slowly I am going to release the air, means that is the pressure, I am going to release the pressure. When the pressure of the outside and inside it is same, and slowly the occluded artery starts to release. So when it is relaxing, all of a sudden blood tries to push to the other side. So it is rushing from the occluded part because it was released. Now the laminar flow will be converted into turbulent flow. That is going to make sound. So that is heard with the stethoscope.
Till what pressure the artery can be given? See, for certain pressure it might blast.
No, that much pressure we won't give. So we will just increase the pressure. That's why before doing palpatory method, before going to auscultatory method, we should do palpatory method. With palpatory method, you can assess to how much pressure you should give. So for example, I say, this palpatory method, when I am seeing here, see, we can feel the pulsations now. Now when slowly I start giving pressure over the artery, at one position, this pulsations will be stopped here. Let us say if it is stopping at 100 according to her age, 110 or 120. So that is known to me now. And now then slowly I start releasing it and exactly at one point once again I feel pulsations here. So that is her systole. By palpatory method you cannot assess diastolic blood pressure. Only systolic blood pressure will be. Because once it starts giving pulsations, it cannot be stopped once again. When it will be stopped once again you give pressure. So starting of the pulsations is called as systolic blood pressure. Okay, so that is the reason why we do palpatory method before the auscultatory method. Not only that, we should not miss the auscultatory gap we say. Some people who are suffering with hypertension, to them palpatory method is must so that we do not miss the auscultatory gap. So that is how, to what extent it should be, pressure should be given is known to us. So up to 120 if I say palpatory method, for 130 I can take the pressure and then after that slowly we are going to release the pressure.
This is a lab here.
It's against your bone. Can you click? Okay. Good stop. That is up to 120.
Here now we are entering into a dissection room in Washington University of Barbados. We are using live cadavers. By practical dissection, we can get more knowledge. a university may achieve is to make students pass in USMLE examination. In order to achieve that, we need practical knowledge.
An iliac crest over this region, where the origin of the gluteus maximus occurs. Above that is thoracolumbar fascia, through which the latissimus dorsi will originate and insert into the humerus, going upwards. You can see the trapezius muscle, which has been cut here at the middle of it, and we reflect its medial part, and we reflect the lateral part of it, where we can see rhomboid major, rhomboid minor. This is part of the rhomboid major on the medial aspect and rhomboid minor. Here you can find a vessel which is a branch of the transverse cervical artery, superficial branch above this one. Now when you reflect the rhomboid major and minor, we can find the blood vessels of transverse cervical artery, which is the deep one, associated with dorsal scapular nerve. Beneath this muscle, you can see a slip of fibers coming out, which is serratus posterior superior. This muscle helps in the proprioception of the thoracic wall. Over the scapular region, we have removed the fascia of infraspinatus, teres minor, and teres major. When you go to the upper part of the limb, this is trapezius muscle with its long head. This is deltoid muscle, which is abductor of the upper limb, initial 15 degree. Now in between the teres minor and teres major, we can see the vessels of circumflex scapular, which comes out and supplies the cutaneous area. If we reflect this, and when you cut the lateral head of the triceps, we can find radial nerve, profunda brachii vessels, the artery and the vein. In between the lateral head here, lateral to the lateral head, inferior to the teres minor, we can see axillary nerve and the...
Thank you, sir. And this is the anatomy laboratory. So here we come to our histology lab. Excuse me, sir, may I come in?
Yes, come in. Like I was saying, this is a compound microscope. Okay? A compound microscope has...
Thank you, sir.
...two lens. That's all. A compound microscope has two lens.
Now we have come to our students' counselor office. Excuse me, ma'am, may I come in?
Yes.
Now we would like to introduce you our international admission officer. Excuse me, ma'am, may I come in?
Yes, please.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
We are live today.
Great. Hi there to all those who are streaming us live. My name is Prerna and I'm part of WUB family and I'm working here as the International Relations Manager and International Admission Officer. This is a department where a student is set to embark on a new journey. We receive all the applications which are reviewed and evaluated by the review committee, which consists of dean and faculties. So we check the eligibility of the student. So this department consists further of student counselors who provide detailed information about the university, necessary submittals, and step-by-step admission process. But before I continue further, I would like to thank the students who have taken this initiative, and I would take this opportunity to reach out all students who have been inquiring us and would like to know more about the university and its accreditations. So Washington University of Barbados was established in 2016 and was granted the charter by the Ministry of Education of Barbados the very year itself. So WUB is solely dedicated to providing, as a CU would say, world-class education in a world-class country. As far as accreditations are concerned, I would like to start by saying we have Medical Council of India, we have World Health Organization, FAMER, IMED, CAME, which is the Canadian Association for Medical Education, Global Alliance for Medical Education, AMEE, WFME, World Federation for Medical Education, and recently we have also been recognized by IAMSE, which is the International Association of Medical Science Education. Also by Australian and New Zealand Association for Health Professional Educators, ASPE, which is the Association of Standardized Patient Educators, and we received numerous inquiries and applications from Nigeria. So I'm pleased to inform the Nigerian students we have Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria. Lastly, World Medical Association. So students are further requested to log into our official website for further details, and if you want to reach out to our student counselors, you will be most welcome. And I would like to conclude by saying our university's motto: we listen, we invent, we deliver. Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
We also have a Hindu temple in our campus, so let's move towards our temple. So here is the temple.
Welcome to the Hindu Spiritual Temple in the Washington University of Barbados. This is a spiritual center in the university where we are spreading the spirituality among the students along the education. Along with the education, we are trying to spread the spirituality among the students so that they will make their life more peaceful and they can achieve their goals in a peaceful way.
So now let's move towards our campus kitchen. But before entering this kitchen, we have to make sure that our hairs are tied up so that it should not fall in food, and we should wear this cap. So today for lunch we have parathas. Here we have chefs from different places who cook different varieties of food like North India, South India, and also Chinese food. And this is a roti machine here. Today the machine is not on as they are not making the roti. We have parathas today. हेलो हेलो आज हम लाइव है।
हेलो, मेरा नाम बसाक है और मैं इंडिया से हूँ और यहाँ पे स्टूडेंट का खाना बनाता हूँ WU में 1.5 ईयर से इधर ही मैं काम कर रहा हूँ।
थैंक यू बशाक।
वेलकम।
हाय, हम आज लाइव है।
हेलो दोस्तों, मेरा नाम है आकाश, मैं इंडिया से बिलोंग करता हूँ। मैं वाशिंगटन यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ बारबाडोस में 1 साल से काम कर रहा हूँ। चपाती शेड में काम कर रहा हूँ।
थैंक यू। हाय शंकर, आज हम लाइव है।
मेरा नाम शंकर है, मैं इंडिया से, मैं 10 साल से इधर ही काम कर रहा हूँ वाशिंगटन यूनिवर्सिटी में नाम से।
थैंक यू शंकर। तो ये हमारे शेफ के सारे अब बहुत अच्छे सारे। So now we are heading towards our cafeteria and the lunch time is already being started. So let's go. and here is the cafeteria. I have my group sitting there. Hello friends. So what's up? Thank you. Hi, Rhythm. Hi. And here we have a chef where they serve the food to us students. Now we are moving towards our gaming room where we all students go and play. So let's go. Hi guys. So this is our gaming room. Hi guys. So now we are heading towards our basketball court where all the students go after our class to chill. So let's go. So here we are in our favorite spot. Usually we take selfies here, and also we are very honored to have a national flag. So come, let's take a selfie.
Hey Rifat,
Hey, hi.
what are you doing?
We are live today. Come, come guys.
Hey. Hi guys.
Hi, what's up?
What's going on?
Live.
Hey. Hi. Okay, let's take a selfie. Hey
Come,
guys,
come,
here.
come.
guys, we're taking selfie.
Oh my God.
We love
WUB. So now we have come to the end of our live. Thank you so much to all those who are streaming us live. So now let us take the last view of our university. and anyone interested can log into our website www.wbmad.org. Thank you. Bye-bye everyone. Have a nice day.